The power of simple habits, the Warren Buffett mindset that build billions. Have you ever noticed how the smallest habits quietly shape the biggest outcomes in life? At first they feel harmless. Short pause, skipping savings, buying things to impress others, living a little beyond your means. It feels light, almost invisible. But as the legendary investor Warren Buffett once said, the chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. Slight pause, and his life is proof of that truth. This is the story of a man who could have owned the world but chose something far more powerful: simplicity. Most billionaires build walls around their lives. Massive mansions, private islands, fleets of luxury cars, but Warren Buffett chose a different path. Decades ago, he bought a modest house in Omaha. Not a palace, not a mansion, just a comfortable home. And today, after becoming one of the richest people on earth, he still lives there. Think about that for a moment. A man who could buy the most expensive houses in the world yet chooses to stay where he started. Not because he can't afford more, because he doesn't need more. He once said something that surprised many people. It would drive me crazy to have 10 homes. To most people, wealth means collecting more. More houses, more cars, more luxury, but for him, wealth means something very different. Freedom. To Warren Buffett, money is not a trophy. It is a tool. And tools are meant to work for you, not control you. For many years he drove a simple car. Not because he had to, but because it worked perfectly fine. He didn't rush to buy a private jet like other billionaires. In fact, he didn't buy one until he was already in his 70s. And even then he joked about it. Because deep down he knew something most people forget. Living below your means is not sacrifice, it's power. Every morning Warren Buffett follows simple routines. Nothing flashy. Sometimes he stops at a drive-thru for breakfast. He has a funny habit. When the stock market is having a bad day, he buys the cheapest breakfast. When the market is doing well, he might spend a little extra. He even counts the exact coins from a small cup in his car. Some people might laugh at that, but they misunderstand. He is not being cheap. He is being mindful. Because how you handle the small things is exactly how you handle the big things. You won't see him chasing designer brands. No luxury fashion, no flashy watches, no expensive logos. He understands a dangerous trap many people fall into: spending to impress others. It looks glamorous at first, but slowly it builds invisible chains. You begin working not for your future but for your image. An image is expensive to maintain. Even as a child, Warren Buffett was different. While other kids spent their money on toys and candy, he saved. While others wasted small amounts, he tracked every penny. While others chased quick pleasures, he invested. Small habits, small decisions, but over time those small habits became something extraordinary. Because success rarely comes from one big moment. It comes from thousands of small choices repeated every single day. Today, even after building enormous wealth, Warren Buffett hasn't changed much. He still looks for value. He still avoids unnecessary spending. He still focuses on what truly matters. Not status, not attention, but freedom. Freedom of time, freedom of mind, freedom to think clearly while others panic. Many people believe the secret to wealth is earning more. But the real secret is discipline. Most people fail at saving money for a simple reason. Not because they can't, but because they want to look successful before they actually become successful. They buy expensive things too early. Luxury cars, luxury clothes, luxury lifestyles, and they hope success will eventually catch up. But often it doesn't. Warren Buffett follows a completely different rule. He saves first, then lives on what remains. Simple but powerful. Because when saving becomes your first habit, wealth grows naturally. While others spend their future, he invests his. While others chase attention, he builds security. There is another reason why Warren Buffett continues working even in his later years. He doesn't work because he needs money. He works because he loves what he does. And when you live below your means, you never feel trapped. You don't need to escape your life. You are free to keep learning, free to keep building, free to keep creating. Luxury often comes with hidden chains. More houses mean more maintenance. More cars mean more worries. More things mean more stress. But simplicity creates space. Space to think, space to breathe, space to wait patiently for the right opportunities. And patience is one of the most powerful advantages in life. While many people rush to spend their money, Warren Buffett lets his money work. Quietly, slowly, wisely, he stays calm when markets panic. He stays patient when others rush. Because real wealth is not loud. It is steady. It grows silently while others are distracted. In the end, the lesson from Warren Buffett's life is surprisingly simple. Money does not create discipline, discipline creates money. And the richest person is not the one who spends the most, it is the one who needs the least. If you master your habits today, your future will thank you tomorrow. Because small habits may feel light now, but one day they will determine the weight of your life. Choose them wisely.